When I was growing up, I started having a lot of pain in this area. When I was 15 years old, my mother took me to see a doctor. What he found was my clavicle was loose, and that is why I could not open my mouth. Then later, they said they would do some surgeries. And there wasn't anything wrong with my teeth, but they said they had to remove them for the surgery in the front, upper and lower. And the place my mom took me to said they could not do the surgery because they did not have the equipment to be able to do the surgery. And because we didn't have the money, my father's employer offered to help us. So I was able to go to Mexico City for the surgery. There they had 2 specialists to perform 2 surgeries to correct my problem. There was a 3rd surgery they were going to do, but it never happened. That was right after my mother passed away. So time passed, and when I came to the United States at 29, I still had not had the surgery. At that time, I only had 4 teeth left, but I started having problems, and they eventually had to be removed. So I'm going to say I was without all of my teeth for 31 years. It was very difficult because I could only eat things that were very bland and soft types of foods, soups, rice, things like that. And it was difficult, but when I moved to the United States, I was working with someone who was willing to help me fix my problem. But at that time, I had 2 children that were living in Mexico. So all of the money I was making was sent back to them. Then later on, I had 2 more children who took priority. And I knew that I was going to see that they got the best care I could so they would not have the same problems I had. And some of the doctors would tell me about this place where they would provide medical and dental services to help me. And that's when I heard about the St. Francis Mobile Dental Unit. Until one day, I decided to go to the dental unit because they were at St. Sebastian Church. But still, I was afraid. I don't speak the language, I don't speak English. Who is going to be able to help me? And that's when I met Irene, a nurse, and Bonnie, a social worker, both bilingual, who are here to help people like me. So I met with them at their office and appreciate everything they did for me. They were able to connect me with some of the physicians from St. Francis who could help me. And there were several appointments to do measurements and whatnot. But since November now, I have had all my teeth. And it has been a long time since I could smile. Yes, I feel much better when I see myself in the mirror, and I am more confident every day, especially when I am talking to my Hispanic people. And everyone says that I look much better too. So I want to say thank you to Irene and Bonnie and Bon Secours and St. Francis Hospital for everything you did for me and my family.